Yeah, I was on Facebook earlier, and it seems like a lot of people have been hacked, had their accounts hacked. I don't know if you probably get that where you just have that random relative or friend and they just all of a sudden send you a new friend request. I don't know if it really has anything to do with your password. I mean, you really have to click on really have to click on a link, and they trick you. Usually it'll be like a girl or a friend or someone that is trying to entice you, or someone you don't know that's trying to act like their friend. But anyways, once you click on any link, you're basically fucked. They get in, they find out all your passwords. So, so don't click on a link unless you know what the hell it is linked to. They were also talking about Paramount going out of, they're not going out of business, but I guess laying off 15% of their workers. Now, I heard that Hollywood is going on strike, or a bunch of the writers' unions. They're sick of not making shit for money, and I guess they're striking. I guess last time they striked, it didn't do very good for them, because I guess that's when everybody, all the YouTubers, all started posting like conspiracy theories and stuff about P. Diddy and Oprah. I guess Ice Cube kind of started it when he was upset that the media wasn't like promoting his new basketball league, and he was accusing the gatekeepers. And then everybody kind of wanted to know who the gatekeepers were, and they started investigating them. And then they started talking about Hollyweird and all the Hollywood cults and all the crazy shit that they got to do. I will say one thing is that a lot of the celebrities that complain and sue, and a lot of them, I mean, it's sad, but like people like Beyonce, if you can write your own music, produce your own music, and sing your own music, you're going to have a very successful career in the music business. But if you can't do some of those, then maybe you shouldn't even be in the music industry. And just remember that a lot of times I feel bad for a lot of the celebrities. I feel like they're just getting screwed on their taxes. You know, basically they say that if you get like a record deal or a movie contract, it's basically like a loan, and they have to do all this promoting and spend a lot of money, and but it's all on you basically, especially when it comes to the IRS. It is kind of a scam. But oh yeah, so we're talking about Paramount. I mean, how many different streaming apps are there? The only reason I've ever used Paramount is because I like to watch Beavis and Butthead. Yeah. Because it's like funny. They like talk about the great. Anyways, we're not talking them like Beavis and Butthead, because last time I did a Butthead impersonation, I got a copyright violation. I guess that's how well I did it. They thought that I was the real Butthead. But I guess the point is that, I mean, all the funny people have all been canceled. And anyways, this is just a beautiful nature walk, and I really want you to hear, hopefully you can hear all the birds. Do you hear them? I am wearing a Bitcoin shirt. Now, I'm not going to talk too much about Bitcoin, but I will tell you what Bitcoin has done for me. One reason why I like Bitcoin is that, I like it instead of using my bank if I need a loan. Last time I needed a car loan, they said I needed a cosigner, even with good credit. They're like, well, you don't own a house. you don't own anything, so you need a cosigner. Now the banks won't give anybody shit. People want apartments, they have to have a cosigner even when they make good money. Anyway, so I own the Bitcoin, so if I need a loan, I can just borrow money against my Bitcoin, and I don't have to sell my Bitcoin. I have sold my Bitcoin twice. I had to get new brakes on my car, and I had to get a new muffler, and that was each time about $1,000. And I sold about $1,000 worth of Bitcoin. I got really lucky. Bitcoin was at 71,000 when I sold it both times. I don't know. It's only been at 71,000 like twice, and that just happened to be when my car broke down. So I got really lucky. And that's all I'm going to say about Bitcoin. You can get far into depth. I know one thing is that a lot of people that are into Bitcoin, they like it because it's completely decentralized, and in the crypto market there's kind of a movement. It's almost like a religion to kind of decentralize everything. I guess people are sick of all these centralized authorities, centralized bank, centralized religion, centralized everything, centralized schools, centralized governments. I mean, yeah, it would be nice if we just all could get along, but I mean, the whole point of Bitcoin, it's just like a financial utopia. And a lot of the Bitcoin maxis, they want to build just, I mean, everybody wants utopia, but it's never been possible. I know this philosopher I used to listen to, he would always talk about if you like started like a new planet or a colony or a island, I mean, would you only invite all saints? I mean, could you imagine what the world would be like if it was all saints that ruled the world? I guess to some people they're like sitting there, you're just sitting here saying that saints are bad. I mean, but if everybody's a saint, it could be bad. I'm just saying that you need different types of people. I mean, do you want a saint coming and plumbing your toilet? That sounds like the most ridiculous thing in the world, but it is ridiculous. I mean, you need plumbers, you need carpenters like Jesus. But yeah, you need a different variety of people. I mean, you need diversity. If I see all one race of people, I'd feel a little bit uncomfortable. I like to go in the room and see some black people. I like to see some white people. I like to see some all different. If you see all different races, you know that you're in the right place. Woo, we're getting pretty loaded right now. I think I need to end this video or this conversation. It's getting a little bit too deep. I was just trying to talk about decentralizing everything, the world. One thing is they've been creating this new cryptocurrencies, the biggest thing in cryptocurrencies right now. It's called zero knowledge. Layer zero, but basically, I'll explain it to you. Basically, to communicate, it doesn't have to go through a central authority to make a decision, or kind of Bitcoin has to go through a miner. The transaction goes through 3 different miners and they verify to make sure everything is correct. But with zero knowledge, I guess the point is that your mind is actually zero knowledge. Your mind does not have to go through a central authority, or your mind can actually, you can just like stop thinking and clear your mind. They even say that when you're meditating and you completely stop thinking, that your mind is like thousands of times more active. You can actually by stop thinking, you can think about hundreds of thousands of things at once. But if you try to think about something, you can't think of more than one thing at once. Try it. I'll wait. You can't do it. But I'm just saying that anyway, so your mind works like a zero knowledge crypto. And also, I want to say one thing before this jogger comes and interrupts me. Also, yeah, most cryptocurrencies are software. It's not intended to be money. It's not, but yeah, it's basically software. Anyways, I'm going to leave it right here, guys. Have a great day.